All right, let's get this shit show started. Where are we going? Where are we going with this? I don't want to go here. What's up, everybody? Let me find the right tab. God damn it! You would think I would know this by now. What's up, creepers? And Geekers Christie, Atari Creep. How's everyone doing today? We're gonna fuck around with some Lego. Everybody's out of the house, so I figured, what the hell? I got this for Father's Day, and I figured I had nothing going on today. Might as well stream, but I wasn't in the mood to play any games. I'm actually in guitar hunting mode, and I found a couple of really good deals, but I wasn't able to make it happen. I was actually hoping to do kind of like a trade deal, but I don't know. I don't know. Let's see what we got going on here. Let's put this box aside. So we got two manuals. We got Vader, Darth Vader, and Obi-Wan Shinobi. We got Obi-Wan Shinobi. What do we got here? And we got a picture of people doing Lego. Get excited about our new packaging. Oh, yeah. We're switching from plastic to paper-based packaging. Oh, okay. So they're going to slowly get rid of this stuff, is what they're trying to tell us. Okay, yeah. I don't see why they've never done that before. I suppose people like to look at this. But good for them. Good on you, Lego. Good on you. So, let's figure out who belongs to what. I'm going to assume this is all Kenobi and this is all Vader. Considering this is all browns and that's all browns. Oh, and it's got a blue lightsaber. It's got the blue lightsaber. And here we have all black and red. And I see Vader's chest and one pink block. Yeah. I don't know what that's all about, but you know what? Let's start with Obi-Wan. Let's start with Obi-Wan. Obi-Wan Shinobi. How's everyone doing today? Everyone's having a wonderful Saturday. It's such a beautiful day out. I should be there. I should friggin' be there. So, right. Let's shoot. I should have got a little container. I should have gotten a little container. What do we got over here that I can use? Absolutely nothing. Oh well. Looks like we're just gonna use the table. So let's make it happen. Let's make it happen. I do need my glasses. I do need my glasses. Each of this. Do do do. All right. What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? All right. You know what? I'm just gonna open both bags and dump it out. Honestly. Why does this one have a pink piece in it too? Do they all have pink pieces? Or is it just something for the center? Or is it just something for the center? What we're gonna do is I'm gonna get rid of Darth Vader altogether. Eliminate all that. And let's distribute these by color. Or I should say separate them by color. Color. It's funny, I'm not even a Lego guy, but somehow I end up with them all the time. You know what? I'm just gonna assemble the light. Oh, I just dropped the lightsaber blade. God damn it, I'm never gonna be able to find that now. Are you shitting me? All right, well, looks like I'm gonna have to look for it later on, or I can just go get one from one of my other figures that I got. Are you shitting me? Where did it go? It couldn't have gone too far. All right, we'll worry about it later. We'll worry about it later. Let's just. I was gonna try to do something fucking fun. Oh well. Oh well. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Right? Let's separate these. Look at this. I got two lightsabers. I got two lightsabers and one blade, and I dropped it. That's what happens when your hands go numb. I beat the hell out of myself throughout the years between the shit I got involved in prisons and just fucking around the streets when I was a kid. Jumping off shit that's way too high to jump off of. And hey, what's up, kid? Yeah, I'm building something.
Maybe.
I'm building, well, I'm going to build them both, but I'm just doing Obi-Wan right now.
Love you.
I love you. How come you're not out with your buddy?
Both got really bored, and we can't go over to her house
Okay.
because neither of her parents are home.
Well, that's fair enough.
And
That's it. That's all I need to know. It's kind of weird that you guys were in the world and you got bored. There's plenty to do out there.
she didn't want to go to a park or anything.
Lame. Kids are lame now. I'm live streaming. I love you too. Do. Oh,
Spend time outside my room, or in the living room.
all right, go in the living room. Bye bye. Bye bye. Oh, you know what you could do? Can I ask for a huge favor? Could you look on the floor under the table for a small lightsaber blade, light blue? I just dropped it. You don't have to put a lot of effort into it, God forbid, but do it from over here. Do it from over here. That's why we have children.
Sometimes.
Because they're smaller and they can fit in spaces that I can't fit into, and they've got a lot more agility than I do because I'm fat and old and. Shut up. You're fat. Okay.
Fat, you are.
Yeah. Well, when I was a kid, if you said, dude, that's fat, that meant something good.
Yeah, well, you're fat in a bad way.
That's fucking fat. Anyone still say that? Dude, that's fat. What?
Lightsaber?
Yeah, well, for him, anyway, it was light blue. I dropped it. I was trying to be a jackass. If you don't see it immediately right there on the floor, don't worry about it. I'm just hoping it didn't go under the radiator. Well, shoot, it could be behind me for all I know, but I'm not worried about that right now, I guess. It's like really light blue. Right, you know what they look
Yeah, I know.
like.
You
Yeah.
can also see the box.
Okay.
If I happen to spot it
Fuck,
later.
I'm going to hyper focus on this, guys. I am so sorry. What, hun? All right. Well, worst case scenario, I robbed Peter to pay Paul. I'm sorry. Do me a favor. Go on my Star Wars shelf over there and see if there's any light blue lightsabers. Don't touch anything. Just tell me if you see one. Yeah. All those stupid Star Wars Legos that your mom keeps getting me that I like to display.
What's wrong?
On the minifigs, it would be the exact same one. God damn. Okay, that's fine. Just say no. I don't see a light blue one. All right, good enough.
Something, but it's not a lightsaber.
I didn't ask you about that. I
Love
asked you
you.
about a light blue lightsaber.
Love you.
I love you too. I love a Pete. I'm telling you, children are sexually transmitted diseases. After, of course, you just tried to help me find something. That's just how we do around here, all right? Get over it. Get over it. My kids are going to have thick skin. Hopefully. Oh my gosh. I've got no one chatting at me. You know what? Everyone else is fucking smiling at me. They're probably out doing shit. And here I am, dicking around with Lego. All by myself in my solitude. And you know what? I feel zero bad about that. My deathbed, I might be like, oh man, 621. Back in 2025, I wasted my day with Lego and live streams. I wish I hadn't done that. Kind of like, have you ever spent money like on a sandwich or something? And then like 2 weeks later, you're like, fuck, if I didn't buy that sandwich, I would have money for this, whatever it is. I haven't done that to myself in a long time, but there's a lot of really weird off colors here. All right, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. We haven't even looked at a manual yet. Wow, is there anyone even in here? Holy hell, I'm not even getting a single hello. Which is fine. It's fine if you want to listen in the background. Well, according to this, I got a couple of friends. My buddy Alex. Uh, there was actually a Les Paul double cut kit that I was actually trying to trade for. I'll send you the link after I'm done live streaming. All right, let's build the fucking thing. Let's build the thing. I bet you there's a Lego guy out there going, "Come on, dude! I want to hear the bricks snap together so I can go in the bathroom and rub one out." All right, there we go. There's the first. This is the first connection. The first connection. What? I could save so much paper by just doing that. But oh well. All right. What do we got here? What do we got here? We need I need one of these bad Larrys. No. This. That's gonna go here. And two of I'm assuming they're asking me to put this here. I hate how their colors don't ever match. I legit hate that. All right, we have a square. We have a square. Yeah, those the same color? No. All right. Could have sworn it's asking me to do it reverse from that, but I don't have this piece in this color. Lego needs to, and every time we do one of these, I always complain about this. They really need to figure this shit out. 'Cause I'm sick and tired of it. Sick always followed by tired. All right. Yeah, we don't have anything in the close color. All right. Sorry, I got fat fingers. There we go. There we go. I got to go turn a fan off here. It's blowing the stupid manual. I'll just have to sweat. I'll just have to sweat. All right, what do we need? I need one of these bad Larrys and two of these fuck faces. And we're going to flippity flop that, put that here, put that here. I'm going to put this facing outward. Yep. That's the ticket. Alex, what's up, buddy? Did you just get my voice message? Oh, man. Alex is good people. If you guys don't know who he is by now, then fuck you. Two more of these. All right. Which way am I doing this? All right. This is going to go out this way, looking like a stereo with the little holes facing outward. Brady, what's going on, buddy? I'm bored. I should be out enjoying this gorgeous day, but instead I'm here making brickheads. We're going to be making, we're working on Obi-Wan Shinobi right now. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I've already screwed this up. These go on top of this. There we go. There we go. Much better. Much better. Put it all back. And now we can stick the cylindrical cylinder. The cylindrical thing. All right, let me make sure we are on track here. All right, so that's where we're at. We made a squarish thing. DJC Game Studios. I wish I had a sound effect button where I can make the sound of the bricks falling. What's going on, buddy? Thanks for popping in. Thanks for popping in. All right, what do we got? What do we got? What do we got? Definitely this color. Where is it? This color. I need two of these, right? I need two of these bad Larrys. And two of these. Is that everything it wants me to have? Yes. Yes, it is. Okay. So it looks like we're going to stick that right there. I'm going to put these out here. I wonder if his ears are going to stick on that. Or maybe I'm working on the body. I don't know. Maybe I'm working on the body. I don't like these brickheads. I think they look stupid. I do have a Frankenstein's monster one, though, in my little Frankenstein area, and that's one of the exceptions. We also have a Mandalorian and Grogu one, but they were in the kitchen on this little shelf, and something happened and fell, and Mando's face has been missing for God knows how long. Poor Mando's been going without a fucking face for all this time. All right, we got that. It's looking more like a robot. All right, these two bad Larrys right here, and this one guy right here. All right, so we got to build this with this. Squeak! What's going on, brother? What's your second wish? What do you mean? uh, they are showing Hims commercials. What's that? Before my stream. Sounds interesting. Is it like a dick pill? Is it a dick pill? Where's this fucking going? Oh, light shines on Marblehead. Bam! Look at that. All right, so this is probably part of his robe. I'm gonna assume. I'm telling you, it looks more like a little creature. A big blocky head. All right, let me look at the picture and make sure this looks like the picture. It does. It does. So that means we're doing goodest. We're doing the goodest we can. Wait till we get to Darth Vader. It's going to be so much more intriguing. I bet you President Predicto is. Hey, President Predicto, are you excited for the Darth Vader brickhead?
I don't think so.
Oh, go fuck yourself then. Fucking asshole. All right. One and one. Make fun. And this looks like it goes right there. Here we go. I think it's men's pills. Wink, wink. That's awesome, man. Oh, you know what? It probably, yes, they're dick pills, right? LOL. I'm here. What's your second wish? I'm still trying to figure out. Are you the first wish? I think you are. I think you are. I think you are. I missed out on a fucking rad guitar today. A really rad fucking guitar. You know what? I'm just going to pull up the screenshot of it. Dude wanted $40 for it. He wanted $40. And I was like, I will drive all the fucking way down there. Where are my screenshots? God damn it, this phone. Really? Did I delete my folder? There it is. There it is. Hopefully you'll be able to see it. $40. Ah, it was in Woonsocket, Rhode Island. All right, we did that. I need 2 of these ones now. I would have driven to Woonsocket. I can't stand Rhode Island, but it is what it is. I lived there for a few years, and I'll be honest with you, I didn't like it. I didn't like it even a little bit. All right, so we get these off-color brands here, and we need 2 of these gray round circly thingies. So we're gonna put one on top of each of them. Airmo Custom Models! I love you too, my man. I love you. I wish I could taste your manhood right now. Yeah, try to one up me. I wish Airmo Custom Models would come back as a custom model guy. Really good dude, very talented, very fucking talented. But I totally get where he's coming from when it's like I got no time and I just don't have the passion anymore. Totally get it. Mike, thanks for popping in, my man. Thanks for popping in. Hey, Mike, are you still going to be doing the streams of your games and stuff? Mike just got a PS4, I think it was, and he's been playing with the idea of, I mean that in a gay way. That's fine, bro. You're my bromance, these girls say all the time. Um, yeah, no, Mike's been playing, he just got Friday the 13th, too. Loves it. But he's been playing this racing game or whatever, his truck game, I should say. It's pretty cool. Actually, I meant to download it. I meant to buy a copy of that. So, guys, go click on Irmo Custom Models. Look at some of his older videos. Um, Genuinely, he's built a lot of really rad shit, and I think it still deserves to be looked upon. And I don't even have all the pieces to make the things happen here. But I know a lot of you guys like watching gameplay streams and videos, so go hit him up. He's a good dude. He's funny. He does impressions sometimes. Good dude. Good dude. All right. That's all done. Now it says to flip it around. Apparently, we're going to be doing more with this thing. So just to show where we're at. And then we're at here. This. It couldn't have just showed me that on the other page. There. Obi-Wan Kenobi. Broadcast every time I play something. Right on. Right on. Right on. Right on. DJC's got a great fucking channel as well, but I know you guys all know who he is. I remember, hey, DJC, I'm going to come out with it, man. At the Boston event, when we went to the first place, I don't think these guys really knew what to make of me. Because when I first went to go hang out and I was making my video and everything, both him and Panda Sub just looked over at me like, the fuck are you doing here? And I was just like, I'm just going to be obnoxious and not like walk away. I think Saggy Melons or whatever she calls herself now was in the group too. Go back to my Boston event video. But if you watch DJ's face, he has this look on his face like, this fucking guy. And I have cherished that moment my whole life. In fact, sometimes when I'm by myself thinking, I think about that. And I say to myself, what can I do with this information? No, I'm just kidding. I just play with myself. All right. Got a lot of rad people in here. A lot of rad people. I could say something wicked nice about everybody who's already made comments in here. Brady Goach is good dude. Spider Rico's been a really good friend to me as well. Alex, I mean, all of you guys have been so good. Oh, okay, that's his fucking face. That's Obi-Wan's stupid little face. Yeah, and then we're gonna give him eyeballs now. But I can't say enough good things about pretty much every fucking one of you. You know, in one way or another, you guys have been there, whether you know it or not. And when I say I'm genuinely, appreciative of each and every one of you, I mean it. I mean it. Come on. I put his eyeball on wrong. It looks like he's rolling. He looked like he's rolling. Where's the mint? The mint in the water. There we go. Look at. Now that's a name I haven't heard in a long time. Zim zam zoom. What's going on, buddy? I love it when the animals show up. I love animals. Oh, I was gonna have Alucard around my neck. I was gonna have Alucard around my neck. No, no, leave him be. Leave him be. I think he's gonna go into a shed cycle here. Now that he's been eating like a fucking fat ass. So let's just leave him be. Whenever he goes into the really warm hide, usually means he wants to be left alone. There's my. Speaking of Zim Zam Zoom, there's a piece that Zim Zam Zooms. All right, so I got one of these. Okay, cool. I got one of these. Okay, I got that. I got this. I need one of these flat bastards. What do we got here? Finnegan Fox. I heard a douchebag in California talking about you today. There's a certain podcast that never really gets any views unless they're talking shit about somebody. Oh man. So we're gonna put together the side of his head now. Zim zam zoom. You really cracked me up, man. You cracked me up. All right. All right. Wow, it's his sideburns. They did his sideburns in Lego for him. I don't know. Is his face zim zam zoom? We have so many adventures. We do. We do. I need to finish manipulating you through the adventures in which your name derives from. I admit I have never finished it. I have never finished it. Yeah, right. Not for any other reason than I don't know, mood. Right. Zim zam zoom. Can't wait to get to Darth Vader. Oh, do me a favor, Anna, unless you're working on something. Or Alex, whatever you call yourself. Go to the refrigerator and see if that Luke Skywalker minifig magnet still has his lightsaber blade. I know Vader does. Why not? It just pops right out. Unless I've glued it in. You rule.
Bald.
Balls. Where's the balls?
No, bald. He's
Oh,
bald.
balls. So say whose balls? All right, let's make his lightsaber now. Hold on. This way. What are you doing? Don't touch me. What are you doing?
I want my hands to be on camera.
All right, well, you can peek in. I mean, they can see you right here.
Look at him. He's bald. He's
All right, well,
balding.
he needs a hood. He's got long hair. What are you talking about? All right, I gotta finish. I'm lost now.
Sorry.
No, it's all right. Three of these, one of these. Oh, I'm not lost. I have what I need. All right, let's do this. Zim zam zoom. I'm gonna be saying that all day.
I picked it a bug bite now, bleeding.
Nobody makes me bleed my own blood. This is such a weird. I'll show you what I'm talking about here in a minute. And I know it's probably to replicate the hood, being like, all whatever. Actually, I did that upside down. They had me put these weird triangle pieces here, and like none of them, it's not symmetrical even a little bit. They're all facing a different way, and it won't aggravate me because it'll be, you know, over like this. Finnegan Fox 2 Return to the Forest. Nice. You know what? I've been watching a lot of those Bigfoot videos and Yeti videos and Jason Vloghe's videos. And I really want Finnegan Fox to have his own. So, wink, wink, nudge, nudge, Finnegan Fox. If you can get that app or whatever it is where you can create your own AI adventures, I would watch the fuck out of that. And I mean that genuinely. Genuinely. So here's a new microphone. I could change the my voice. It's got volumes and stuff. And the lights will do, different things. Like, and here's just gonna blink. Kind of reminds me of a console that hasn't come out. Not that I want to talk about that right now, but pretty cool stuff. I'm actually just going to turn the lights off because it's distracting and they're moving around. Hopefully that wasn't too loud. I'm sorry. I didn't even think of that. Let's see. Anything else going on? We had so much fun, dude. Nah, I always loved you, bro. Look at all the love in here. Harry's Pizza, Miko Fun. That pizza wasn't too bad, huh? I wouldn't put it in my top 10 of any, but you know what? You know what the best part about pizza is? What they say in was it Singles or whatever? That 90s grunge movie with Matt Dillon. Pizza is kind of like sex. Even when it's not good, it's still all right, But it was pizza done in fellowship, and I was grateful to have it because we didn't stop to get anything to eat on the way down to that second place. Actually, I think we were broke that weekend. I think we had just paid a fuck ton of bills, and I think we shared a 20-piece McNugget that day. Oh man! All right, now we're gonna put. Oh, that must be his hair. That must be. Do we have his hood? Oh, okay, no. Maybe it is his hood. I don't know what it's supposed to be. It's Lego in a very square format. Very stupid format. Like I said, I have a Frankenstein's monster one of these, and we have the Mando and Grogu one, but Mando's missing his face now. For anyone who wasn't around. But yeah, no, dude, that was a really good day, man. That was and a lot of dickheads try to misconstrue what I said about that day in thinking that the product in which we were playing with, the Amico, was what made things positive for me again. And it really wasn't the console. We could have been there to play the Switch. We could have been there to be on a trampoline. It was more about seeing my family actually doing something without everyone being. I mean, it's three women. I don't know how to sound like a douchebag or anything, but living with three women can't be the easiest thing in the world every day. So it was one of those days where I saw something that I had been craving for so long, and it changed my outlook on a lot of things. And people want to be fucking retarded and be like, "Ugh, show's life saved by console." Okay, all right. Now I just need this piece here, the last of its kind, the last of the Mohegans. No disrespect to indigenous individuals. All right, and now we're gonna flip homeboy on his side here, or on his head, I should say. And bam! There we go. Here's Obi-Wan Shinobi. You know what? I need to break out my Genesis and my cart. I have a flash cart that has no Genesis games, the Master System, some games from the PAL Mega Drive that we didn't get, SG 1000. all the games that would play on that hardware. And Shinobi on the original Master System. It's probably one of my favorite games on that system. I haven't played that in forever. I gotta bring out my Genesis. I need to bring it out. Or just figure out how to do RetroArch. If someone wants to tap into my computer and help me set up RetroArch, I'll send you some free stuff. I got lots of like little LED games and LCD games, and I'm trying to save. I need two of these. I don't have two of those, do I? Or what am I looking for here? Two gray. I got them. It's asking me for pieces I don't think I have. Two of these. I got them. Unless they're underneath the laptop. Oh, weird. 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 I know I didn't drop any pieces aside from. See, this is why I fucking hate Lego. Because it's supposed to be this color. Two of them. Because I gotta make feet. I don't have them in any other color. Is there anything in here that maybe I screwed up? No. It's not in the Darth Vader bag, I hope. Unless it's still in the baggie itself. No. Why do I have to get this far? All right, well, either way. Yeah, that's weird. I don't have those pieces. Or do I? Let me move things around a little bit. Okay, you know what? I think maybe I used them in the wrong place, and maybe these were supposed to go somewhere in here. So what we're going to do is we're going to deviate from the project, and we're just going to put these two colors together. Because these are just supposed to be his feet. His feet, actually. The gray is supposed to go on top. What it was supposed to look like, it was supposed to have this gray, this weird chocolate color, and a two-prong piece in this color, but I do stuff like that all the time by accident, I guess. So I don't think that looks bad. I mean, oh well, I gotta fix this one, don't I? I gotta fix this one. Alan, what's going on, bud? The final Tom Cruise Mission Impossible movie. I have not seen a single one of them. I genuinely have zero care for those movies. Not saying they're not good. I'm sure they're fucking fun to watch. But I never got into them. I could never. I don't know why. I used to love movies like that. Are you kidding me? All right. All right. Here's his face. Oh, this is going to go on the top of his head. All right. Wow. I see Alan, I saw the link that you posted or whatever. I haven't gone to it yet. So, but let me thank you for sending me that information because it would be nice to use my original paddles on that. The only thing is I don't want to have just because the Atari Hyperkin, the Retron 77 is HDMI. I genuinely don't understand why there's going to be updates on it. It's just fucking the technology is so antiquated. Is that the right word? The fact that I have to update something or reflash an image onto a piece of hardware that plays these old 8-bit games that take zero. I don't know. Maybe I just don't understand technology. All right, so I need 4 of these bad Larrys. Let me move Obi-Wan Shinobi over here. And this piece. All right. Wow. Oh no, I just ripped his face off. Oh, I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry. I love Obi-Wan. Somewhat unpopular opinion. I think Ewan McGregor was an amazing Obi-Wan, and he was way underutilized in Phantom Menace. Like Mr. Plinkett said, they should have combined Qui-Gon Jinn and Obi-Wan Kenobi to create a character called Obi-Wan Kenobi. I like Qui-Gon, but after watching the whole series, it's just like he was kind of useless. He found the boy. Why couldn't have Obi-Wan done that? I don't know. I don't know. He now has head. He now has head. Oh man. You should at least watch the first Mission Impossible. Maybe I will. Maybe I will. Let's see. Did I miss anything else? Hi. Just got out of the movie Mission Impossible. Oh, okay. Yeah, see, I'm going backwards. My apologies. Okay, I need to cook some food. Lurkin. Right on, DJC, man. Thanks for coming in. You ever play Turbo Graphics? Yes. I have a wonderful memory. I've never owned one. But I was over at my friend Jen's house. We had this, like, me and my now ex-wife. Um, those two families lived in these three apartment buildings on the second floor. It was kind of cool because we used to pass things through the windows. The houses were like a foot apart. And I remember one time their kitchens, we had a water fight and everything through the two apartment buildings. Landlord loved it. But long story short, I was over at my friend Jen's house, and I don't know if her mom won it at a party or whatever. They weren't video game people. Her oldest son did have a Vectrex, which I've been trying all these years to get off his hands. But she showed up with the Turbo Graphics one day, and she had two games. I believe Keith Courage was the packing game, and Alien Crush. And I am a sucker for video pinball. In fact, my favorite dedicated console of all time is my very first Atari review on this channel, Atari Video Pinball CX380. There is a Sears branded one just north of me for like $10. And I need to find time to drive up there and see if I can't get my hands on it. But to make the long story short, I would play Alien Crush all day long. I mean, I would go over their house. I remember I had my trench coat. I still only had the chin whiskers. Um, and I would have my headphones on. I'd either be listening to Styx the Grand Illusion or Alice Cooper's Greatest Hits in this little pocket of time of my life. And I would just sit there and play Alien Crush for hours. Like they would all be in bed, and I'd still be there, fucking Alien Crush, just playing and playing and playing and playing. It was that kind of a deal, we had that kind of relationship. It was one of those I could just walk in and out whenever the fuck I felt like it. One of those kind of situations. But ah, Chris, pay attention. Pay attention. Can I assume I'm going to do the same thing on the other side, Lego? Why didn't you just say do this twice, one on each side? Yeah. Yeah. But Turbo Graphics, absolutely. When I had, what was the name of the emulator system I had for my MacBook or my MacBook Air that I used to stream with all the time? But I played a lot of Turbo Graphics games on there. Um, yeah, I love Turbo Graphics, man. It's just one of those systems that I never um, was able to either obtain or whatever for whatever reason, whether they just weren't available or when they were in a reasonable price, I just wasn't in the mood for it. But fucking Turbo Graphics is awesome. If you love shooters, what a fantastic platform, right? Oh my god! I mean, I know it's cliche to say this, but blazing lasers. Holy hell! Where's that weird angle piece? This is one piece. There it is. I don't know. It's weird. 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 All right. Oh, so we're making some kind of a platform here. Oh, we're probably making the thing he stands on. All right. All right. I dig. I dig. I dig. You should at least watch the first. Okay, I already read that. I still need to watch. Oh, what's that movie, man, that we were just talking about? You just sent it over to me, Mike. Fuck. I'm the one who suggested it too. And I saw a thing about it earlier today, and I even said to my lady, I'm like, Mike sent this movie over to me. I need to watch it. I keep forgetting I have it. Sinners or something like that. So I can finally watch the Red Letter Media half in the bag. All right, here we go. We got this. Oh no, that's gonna go on his back. All right, there we go. He now has the back of his robes. Want to see up his robe? You ever want to know what was up Obi-Wan Shinobi's robes? There you go. Nothing. Nothing at all. All right. All right. Let's make this happen too. How am I gonna oh, look at this. Look at this. God damn, Chris. You suck. You suck. Oh, there it is. I was gonna say, there's no way I'm missing that piece. That's it. Just that. All right. So far we have all this. We have all this. We have all this. Sinners. That's it. Yeah. Yeah. All right. We'll do this here. We'll do this one here. Yeah, it's on my radar. I don't know. Oh, it says Dingleberry. There we go. Oh, it's his belt. That's his belt. His belt buckle. So I need these two bad Larrys right here. Guys, when we're done with Obi-Wan, we still have a Darth Vader to do. So don't go anywhere. Don't fucking go anywhere. All right. How am I supposed to put this one in here? This looks wrong. Gee whiz. Yeah. Okay. That looks right. Oh my God. So I know there were sets when we were kids, but I never got the sets unless it was like a McDonald's toy that had like a little car or a helicopter or some shit. I always got the big white and yellow box that just had pieces. And I was never good at making my own things except for trucks and buildings. By buildings, I mean I would just get the flat piece and then put bricks all the way around and then cover it. And hopefully, if I was smart enough, I would have engineered windows. All right. You stay right there. You stay right there. And I need these so we can cover up Obi-Wan's dingles, his Jedi junk. God, are we not fucking done with this thing yet? All right. These two bad Larrys right here. These two right here. Remove him. And these. All right, we're making hands. I think we're making something. It's not bacon. We're not making bacon. Oh, you know what? I got family out in Boston that might need to be picked up at the train station here soon. Oh, all right. We made two of those. What are we doing with them? I'm gonna put them right here. There we go. It's one arm, or at least a shoulder. It's the shoulders. Yay. Hey, whatever happened to your Death Proof Nova build? It's right over there. I don't know. It just kind of stopped, but it's on a shelf in the other room. I think what happened was I didn't have the right hood, and I was intimidated by the seriously. If and I know you've made models, so you understand how small parts can be. But the hood ornament, which is the creme de la creme of the whole thing, is so tiny. So nervous to work with it, but it is what it is. Maybe we'll bring that up here pretty soon. Just to at least finish it. Good question. Good question. That's why I have you guys to keep me on. You know, I'm building an accessory or a peripheral for the Atari 2600 right now, Mike, and I'm sure a lot of people are looking more for that than anything. Oh my God! It's almost a complete Obi-Wan Shinobi. I already built the lightsaber. I already built it. I'm gonna put it right here. Bam! Now he's ready for kung fu grip action. All right, let's put him aside and we'll make the thing for him to stand on. All right, all right. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna put this one right there because it says so, and this one right here because it says so, and this one, bam. I'm gonna assume that he's gonna stand on that. Oh my God! Look at that! Dun dun dun! Oh, I gotta put it on there though, don't I? There we go. Obi-Wan Shinobi. All right, I'll say it right. Obi-Wan Kenobi. Let's do this. Let's go right here. Maybe you'll see it better. There. I think it looks cool for, a stupid little square-headed thing. Oh man. You got the duck ornament? Oh yeah, you've never seen it? It's just teeny tiny. I found a guy online that had he reproduced model trucks, and I believe that hood ornament was for a very specific brand of truck from back in the day. And oh, I should have brought a little baggie for the extra pieces. He reproduced things for old models and stuff, or parts that never got made into models. And excuse me, and I bought one off of him. Let me hey Alex, on the bottom of that black shelf, there's a blue car. Above it says Nova. Can you bring me that box, please? Yeah, that one. Well, let's take a break from this. Let's take a break from this. Thank you.
I'm the roughest, toughest cowboy in all of New England.
Okay, good for you. I'm
I'm
happy to
like
hear it.
Arthur Morgan.
I haven't even painted the body. Do I have the other hood? Yeah. I wanted to fill in these two dents. I think louvers are supposed to go in there. I either have a cowled hood or the louvers. Um, I don't know. I got lazy, Mike. I got lazy. Here's the body. I still never did make a tractor seat. You see, some of the roll cage broke, so I'm probably gonna have to redo that. And here's the chassis and everything. What? No, I'm good. Thank you. This is what we're after right here, I believe. Oh, I better be careful. My address is on this envelope. I wouldn't want some of you anti-amigos to fucking send me stuff. A couple of the fucking idiots that are probably watching in the background right now, hoping I'll talk about it. Okay. It should be in here. Yep. Right there. It's right there. Let me go into chat. Let me give you the tip of a pen so you can see how fucking small this thing is. Can you see that? But this is the guy I got it from. Everyone wants it. Hurry up and finish it, he says. Where's the decal? I thought I had a decal too. I know I put one on my old laptop. Hopefully I didn't use it thinking I was never going to finish this model. I'll be perfectly honest with you, I really have no desire to. I'm more into creatures and stuff like that right now. So maybe we'll get back to it. Maybe we won't. I'm still looking for a hearse body and the 125th scale, whatever these are. Because I want to combine Christine with a hearse. I want to kick bash it or, whatever, do a custom body thing. Where is the decal? Oh, there it is. Oh, shoot, that's right. The radiator came off. The whole model fell. Oh, yeah, dirt. The whole model fell at one point. All right, let's go back to the webcam. And there's the actual lightning bolt skull decal. So I have everything to finish it. I don't know. Mike, you know me by now. It's all about fucking mood. Everyone knows this. I just sold a guitar that I'd been working on for a while, and my buddy Richie Skulls over here is like, "Will you fucking finish something?" No! If the universe tells me it's no longer mine, gone it is. I gotta listen to the world. I gotta listen to the universe. All right, Obi-Wan, you sit over here and you watch me build Darth Vader. At least there'll be no confusion with a lot of the colors on this one because it's all black pretty much. And pink. Pink and gray. They must have picked random colors to put in the center for the whole. Come on. There we go.
Mango.
Shut up. His face is a mango. You're a mango. Did you buy another one? Oh,
I ate the mangoes from yesterday.
I figured that much out. Thank you.
I love making weird sound effects. It
Please don't do it right now.
was ruined my fun.
It's not so much about ruining fun. I don't know what will peak out on this new microphone or not. Some people have headphones on, and I suppose I don't really care about that when I scream and yell, but.
Screaming and yelling.
All right, I'm going to scream and yell at you in a minute.
I'm gonna go enjoy some mango flavored Italian ice.
Yeah, you do that. I guarantee she's going to come over trying to ask me if I want a bite. Or just shove the spoon in my face. All right. Bag number 2. Sorry, I just like doing that. All right, so Richie Skull says, Chris, I got a project I plan on doing soon. I'll send you details later. I was going to text you about it Right, your time this morning. Didn't want to be that guy. Dude, don't even worry about that. My phone is nowhere near me that late at night. Or if I'm asleep. I was probably up. No, not last night I wasn't. Oh, don't ever worry about that. My phone, I don't have. All right, so the world loves their fucking phones. And they always have their stupid ringers on. Not me. I never turn my ringer on unless I'm expecting a call that I don't want to miss. Um, and once in a while, when I'm waiting for like a come pick us up at the train station or something like that, which I should have it on now. But so even if you texted me at 2 in the morning, I may not see it. I may not hear it. Oh, I won't hear it. So don't worry about that. Let me make Darth Vader's lightsaber. Oh my God, so powerful! You guys want to hear a really silly thing that I do? Um, if you've ever been to Galaxy's Edge, let me see if there's any comments or anything. No. If you've ever been to Galaxy's Edge and you've done the Savi's Workshop lightsaber build, there's a script that they follow while talking about it, and for me, it just feels powerful. And I actually wrote down the script and I practice it all the time. I'll be here all by myself, and I'll literally be holding it, going, "A lightsaber, enigmatic, elegant, yielded by some of our biggest foes and strongest enemies," and all that stuff. I did it in the car on my way to go pick her up from an appointment that she was at. So I want to do that once. I want to just do it once. I want to host one build. Walt Disney, make it happen, bro. Make it happen. All right, we're starting on Darth Vader. I probably should actually separate these by pieces because there are so fucking many of the same color here. All right, what am I looking for? I'm looking for a six. I don't know how to say it. Six button, six nipple, the six nipple, or the 3/4. I should say maybe because this is considered a hole. I don't know. I don't know. I'm not a Lego guy. And somehow I end up with a lot of Lego. I mean, right behind me is a Lego Atari 2600. And I actually paid for that one. I voluntarily bought that. All right. Now I need two of. Is it black? Let me guess. The piece is black? All right. What am I even looking for? Okay. All right. Two of these. Bam. I got one. I have one. No. No. These four go together. And no, right here. There we go. I believe that's going to go there. That's going to go there. Ooh, gray with a touch of gray. Doesn't matter anyway. It's all right. I will get by. I've been thinking a lot about the Grateful Dead lately, actually. All right. So we need to make this little centerpiece. So I'm going to start with that. I'm going to put this together. Here we go, yo, baby. So let me take this opportunity to thank you guys for hanging out with me, past, present, and future. You know, I do these videos for me, but these live streams are about hanging out with you and fellowship. And when I say open chat, I genuinely mean it. You know, and if there's a topic that you bring up that I wish not to be a part of, then I'll just say it. But I genuinely mean it when I say open chat. You can ask personal questions too if you'd like. Again, I may or may not answer it, but there we go. All right, off to page 8. Page 8 is great. We need this piece. And I believe it's asking me to do this. Yep. Right there. Appreciate your effort on the lives, Chris. Been trying to catch one. Glad I got into the no problem, man. I'm trying to put a little more effort into the channel, as you guys can see. I mean, I got memberships and shit that I need to be a little bit better about um acknowledging and stuff. All right, where are those hingy motherfuckers? There we go. We got one, and we have two. Because honestly, I mean, this is all for me, but the live streams, I don't know. I don't know how else to say it. I really appreciate people who come by because I know what my channel is. Honestly, I know what my channel is. And the fact that I've been doing this for over 10 years now. 11? I don't know. Yeah, this December will be 12. I've been doing this for 11 years now. You shut up, little kid outside. You shut up, you stupid little bastard. I'm just kidding. All right, enough. Easy. She's 17. She can say the fuck word once in a while. And by once in a while, she says it quite often, actually. And that's probably my fault. That's all right. But I'm still on the hunt. I'm still on the employment hunt. It sucks what happened with that other place. I don't know if I ever talked about it or not, but I was there 3 weeks doing literally nothing. And though to a lot of people that might seem like a fucking killer gig, but I sat there for 3 weeks doing nothing but watching what was going on, taking notes, and all that. And then on day 2 of the fourth, oh shoot, this is a very specific one I don't need yet. That's his chest plate. And day 4 of a very specific, fuck, what am I doing here? 2 of these flat bastards. Where are they all? Week 4, day 2, she comes up to me and says, Chris, I got a trainer for you coming in today. I said, thank you, Jesus. It's about time. So what I was making was catheters for cardiac work, cardiac catheters for a company. I'm not going to say the name of the company. And it was a real simple work. The people there, for the most part, were pretty cool. You know, it was really good pay. And I think most of it was because I was working the overnight. We got a $3 differential for working the overnight. God bless the Commonwealth. Um, I need this piece here. You know what I'm gonna do? You know what I'm gonna do? It wants me to put it this way. All the Darth Vader nerds. Here you go. I'm gonna put it on backwards. Darth Vader's belt doesn't look like that. It does on mine. No, that'll drive me nuts. So the trainer comes in. He had no idea he was training. He was from another department. He thought he was just coming to help out. And the reason they were so adamant about waiting for a trainer is because we were working with stuff that's going to go into the human body. And someone who's certified to do the work needs to teach someone to be certified to do the work. Well, I finally got excited, and this guy showed up, and I've been patient, you know? And this guy made it very clear he wanted nothing to do with it. Nothing to do with it. And they said, well, you can't have the overtime if you're not helping this kid out. So he made sure the whole night I fucking knew he wanted nothing to do with being there. He would just leave. There was paperwork stuff I didn't know how to do. So I was just like, where is this fucking guy? And he made my night miserable. So I let my anger get the best of me. And at the end of the shift, I went up to the supervisor and said, look, when you guys finally get your shit together, give me a call. I would love to retire from this company. But this is bullshit. I felt so belittled. And I got enough going on right now that I don't need to worry about sitting with a guy for 3 weeks in training who doesn't want to be there and making sure I fucking know that to the nth degree. So I chose to move on. It was probably the wrong choice, but I made it and I have to live with it. So I'm back on the fucking hunt. And the problem is even though I have those certifications, I've been soldering my whole life. But you can't put that down on a resume. And everybody wants a couple of years of soldering experience. It's just like, I got to do that twice. Oh shoot, this is his shoulder. Okay, so that's going to go on that side. I got to reverse that for the other one. So you know what? It is what it is. Um, it is what it is. I got two more companies I'm going to be looking at this week. We're setting up interviews, and I got a couple of job fairs I can go to as well. Plus, I'm working with somebody to help out. There's like this little counseling area where you can, not like an employment agency. I guess you could call them that. But they specifically deal with nothing but industrial and manufacturing. So that's what I'm really after. All right. I don't want to fuck this up. The gray goes in the front. So these are his rad shoulders. You know what? I'm kind of digging this one. Here's the face of it. I'm sorry. I put all the cool detail on it, and I didn't even show it to you. There's his shoulders. And that's that. So if that story made you guys think a little less of me, by all means. But it is what it is. You know, there's only so much fucking nonsense and disrespect I can handle. On top of that, I'm still trying to navigate a lot of my own personal fucking head bullshit. Nobody got time for that. Right, let me flatten these out. The reason I'm doing this is because I'm looking for a specific piece that I'm not seeing here. Oh, it's because I already did it. Oh, no one ever said I was smart. I have never once said I was smart. But I got little gigs going on here and there. I got money coming in. We're good. I'm just not able to do some of the things I was kind of hoping I could do by now. All right. So I need one of these big bastards, one of these old school classic I should say, eight nippled blocks. Bam, bam. And what are we doing with this? What are we doing? Oh, what the fuck? I'm missing something in the middle here. Oh, because I completely jumped over one step. I can't believe I did that. Yes, I can. That's not the right piece. I was going to stick it out too. I was going to stick it out. But. Are you shitting me? You know what's kind of cool though? I have plenty of Lego here in a big bucket that if I'm missing a piece, and I've had to do that before, I'll go take from another fucking kit. All right. There it is. There it is. So I'm going to put him here. There we go. Now we can move on to this and move on to this. And to all the peeps in the chat, I hope your weekend is radical. Yeah, Richie's good people. Really good people. So far, everyone in here is fucking really great people. I get the all-star of my viewers in here. The all-star team. All right, one of these.
Hey, do you want some?
Do I want some? No, see, I told you. No, thank you. I appreciate the offer. I told him that there's a good chance you're going to come over and either offer me some or just put a spoon in my face with some in it. No, I don't want it, honey. Thank you.
Give you a kiss on the forehead. Wait. Okay. Taking for sweat.
You're sweating.
He's always sweaty. I don't like that.
I'm fat. It's not supernatural. No, stop. Don't. See, this is why I don't like you guys around when I stream. Because you sometimes go a little too far and like get crazy. Like when they were younger, they would like get in the camera and everything, be like, "Hi, everybody!" And I used to be like, "Fuck, I'm not streaming when these little bitches are home." All right, now you're being obnoxiously distracting. Please go away.
I'm dancing in the background. He's
I'm gonna dance on your face. Face hold. Whatever.
When you're done streaming, I'm gonna probably watch Loki if you want to watch with me. Actually, no, you wouldn't like that.
Watch what?
There's a series made by Marvel called Loki.
Yeah, I'm already out of there. I'm sorry. We should watch Jaws. It's one of the greatest movies ever made.
It's not don't like horror movies.
It's not horror. It's suspense. Fucking. All right, where do these go? Oh, I gotta create something first.
Jaws seems like the kind of movie that would have sex, and I don't want that.
So what? It doesn't.
Good. Okay.
But the very first girl that gets killed, you see pretty much the whole package. Yeah, you see everything. Get a little bit of fuzz, you know?
I don't want to see.
Little fuzz beloved.
I don't want to see that.
Well, she gets eaten by a shark within seconds. Why are you so weird about things like that?
Parts right now.
It's a fucking movie. It's like seconds. Who cares? And close your eyes. Hold on. You guys have to hear this. You guys have to hear this conversation. You're telling me because there might be a scene with tits that you won't watch a masterpiece of a movie because there might be like this 30-second at the most section of something that might make you a little uncomfortable?
And it's probably a stupid
I fucking hate these new generations.
too.
Jaws is a stupid movie. All right, get out of my face.
We get closer.
I'm serious. Go away.
Can I give you a hug?
No, I'm trying to do something here. Go away. God damn. See what I mean by they just fucking start taking over and fuck off. Don't act like that's a shock that I said that.
Such a shock.
I have no problem with these people knowing I talk to you like that.
Father, why must you hurt my heart?
Because hurting hearts is what I do.
No, but really, you don't want to try it?
All right, no, I'm serious now. Please go away. No, I don't want anything except for you to go do something. That's why I said accept. English. Do you speak it? I am a hater. All right, what's going on here? McMuffin. I'll tell you what, Atari Creep. If you were ever to be an influencer, boxer, and fought Pat the NES Punk, I'd pay to see that. That was just more of a goof. I was making fun of all the boxing shit, plus my 10th anniversary was coming up. So I needed to do something for it. So I made this little video talking about doing that. I don't know if I would ever box him unless him and I could mutually agree upon making money off of it. That's it. I would only do it for the money. I really have no ill will towards that fucking idiot. I can't stand his buddy Ian. I think he's a piece of shit. But Pat's he's just a little, he's a brat. He's definitely a brat. I wonder if he was an only child. Not that there's anything wrong with being an only child, but um, gee whiz, this isn't fucking showing me anything, man. All right, so I'm guessing they want me to do this. I didn't. Don't get me wrong. I think it would be fun to do it. And like I said in my little video there, he probably walk circles around me. I'm one of those guys that I can be fast. I can be fast, and I have enough training. I have enough training both through the prison systems and martial arts and all this crap. I'm not gonna say what martial art because everyone likes to puke on it, but it's like I used it literally every day, so you can't tell me it doesn't work because I used it every fucking day. Wrong piece. Wrong piece. I need this guy. Um, but I think what I'm trying to get at is if it were to be a thing, he'd probably dance around me and work circles around my ass. But if I get one or two in, it would be over. I can almost guarantee that. But he seems like the guy who's a lot more fit than I am, and a lot more agility. So I would probably be embarrassed by the end of it. But as long as it's all in good fun, maybe even for charity, I would do it, I guess. I don't know. I don't fucking really mean any ill will towards the guy. He's just another idiot on the internet. He's just another guy who can't seem to do anything unless the Amico comes up. It's pretty sad. It's a sad existence. All right, so where am I supposed to put this? This is his mouthpiece. And it doesn't, I guess it goes right here. Oh, you know what it is? I'm sorry. The reason I'm getting confused is because, all right, so if you look here, it has his voice box or whatever the fuck it's called. Um, the image on here doesn't show the detail except for the little points on the corners. So I'm over here looking for one of these with nothing on it, when that shouldn't be the case. All right, so it looks like I'm just gonna have to slap this bad Larry in here. Huh, interesting. Yeah, we just put this on. Huh. You look like you could throw some hands. I can. I can. I just, it is what it is. It wasn't about the violence of it. It was more about the goof, making fun of the kid, trying to be, fun and celebrating my anniversary. But it really wasn't anything more than that. But when I said I'd let him over here so we could play the Miko here, I keep wanting to say mine, but no one's officially said it was mine. But let's face it probably is. Um, I was serious when I said he could come over and play it with me afterwards or before or whatever. I wouldn't even have to make a video about it. I would just be like, hey, here's a selfie of him and I in my house holding Amico controllers. I wouldn't just to show you it wouldn't be about the views and the clicks and the sticks and the dicks. That must be his brain. I wonder if they do that on purpose. They put the pink one in the middle there because Obi-Wan had the same thing. Interesting. I wonder if that's just like an insider thing over there in the in the I don't know what you would call it, the design team. So like, let's just this brick here, let's make it pink. Let's make it pink so it's like his brain. It's his fucking brain. Oh God. Made it to Bunker Hill Monument. Walking from Oak Grove. Oh, okay. Oh no, that's 249 steps to the top. There we go. Uh, I'm not sure if you know, but I'm live streaming, so if you're gonna need like rides and stuff, be a little patient. I can't, I'm not focusing on my phone. I feel like it's the future. I can just press a button and talk to people. All right, where am I at? I did just that, and I need this piece. All right, we'll put it here in the front. He's starting to look like a Darth Vader. I don't know. You still have the Amico. I didn't know you still had them. Yeah, I do. I guess if they didn't ask for it back by now, it's basically yours. I don't know. Yeah, but nothing officially has been said, so I'm not going to sit here and claim it. I mean, I can understand reality too, but I assume nothing. Assumption is the mother of all fuck ups. But I would have let him. I would have let him play it. All right. What do I need now? What do I need now? Supposedly, I have a couple of these without a cutout that have a flat bottom. I'm not seeing it. I'm not seeing it. Big bottom girls, you make the rockin' world go round. Again, this is why I fucking hate Let It Go. Oh! Okay, no. They want this piece. You see these lines here? It's making me think that there are separate pieces. No. There we go. There we go. Darth Vader! Sound off in the comments. Is Darth Vader scary anymore? Oh, I do have another one of those too. Actually, it looks like I should have two of them for the sides. Oh no. Oh no. All right. Well, let's just continue here. Let's just continue here. I need this one and I need this one. What are we doing? What are we doing? We got his face here. So we are going to do this. I'm going to put it here. And then you got this. We got this. There we go. I see where we're going with this. I seize it. There we go. Look, the side of his fucking head. Ah, all right. Wait, really? No, this goes on the back. It literally gave me the old spin it around kind of situation here. Patton Ian. Oh, well, what are you going to do? What are you going to do? All right, where is this going? How am I looking at this? All right. like this, it looks like. Nope. All right. So this is going to go here. Fuck, I don't know. Yep, this goes on like that. This goes here to just to cover that section. It's starting to look like a Darth Vader. Darth Vader. And I need one of these, two more of these to do this on this side of his fucking skull piece. Yeah. Nickelodeon. There. Got anything else going on here? I don't know. You still have the. Okay, yeah. All right, let's move on. Moving on. Where's that weird piece? All right, we're gonna stick this here. All right, and then we're gonna make his feet. I'm gonna make his. Well, no, these are his legs and his feet. I guess I don't know. Got people on my phone bugging me. I got people in here bugging me. They're all bugging me. Go away, kid. You bother me. All right, let's give him something to stand on here. So is Darth Vader scary anymore? I don't know. Once you've seen him dancing in Disney, or become a GPS voice. Remember when Garmin did that? You guys ever see that commercial? Roundabout. No, it's a roundabout. It's about going around. Roundabout. It's roundabout. I said that. They had a Yoda one. Can you imagine? I think I was telling my daughter this one. Can you imagine taking driving directions from fucking Yoda? Oh my God, how obnoxious would that be? I love Yoda, man. Yoda's the man. I'm not trying to take direction from the fucking kid. All right. We got a full Vader head, body, some feet. There you go. If you ever want to know what was underneath Vader's sting here. All right, almost done. We're almost done with the mashup here. The mashup. I'm going to assume they mean these two because I don't have two of this one. And one and two. What am I doing? Oh, shit. All right, so we're doing this. So every year we do a town yard sale kind of a situation. Actually, that's not true. I don't do that. Where did that flat piece go? And I thought it was this weekend. I was going to walk around town going to yard sales and stuff. But it was last weekend. Oh, well. One time, I wondered how annoying it is for Darth Vader to go number two in that suit. You know, I bet you if you go to Wikipedia, there's probably some kind of a processing unit for his waste management. I bet you. I bet you. I bet you. All right, these are his arms. Oh no, there's his cape. I'm sorry. Yeah. There we go. There we go. We haven't done anything to his back yet. Hopefully, we're doing that now. Hopefully, we're doing that now. All right. We need this bad boy. We need 4 of them fuckers. These 2 guys here. And these 2 guys here. All right. Let's put this here. Okay. And let's do this. Wait. Wrong one. All right. We're going to do that. We're going to do that. I'm guessing this is his backside. The dark side of the Force. There we go. There we go. There we go. All right. I have built it. To where do I put it? On his back. Don't fall apart when I squeeze. Okay. There goes this little cape. His little Darth Vader cape. He doesn't really need a stand. I mean, there's enough on the bottom here, you know? And now it wants me to make his lightsaber, which we already have. And we're going to put it in his right hand. So we can go fuck up Obi-Wan Kenobi. All right. Got that. Do this. Do this. We'll do this. Oh, this one only had 3 extra pieces. Interesting. Whereas the other one has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, it's 4 pieces because it was an extra lightsaber. Interesting. All right, so let's put Lord Vader on his stand. There we go. I'm sure these 2 already existed by themselves. But then they took advantage of the Obi-Wan Kenobi show, I guess. I don't know. That's what it looks like here. Here's the box. Fuck out of the way, Obi-Wan. Always annoying. Here we go. Here we go, in case you guys really care about stupid shit like this. And that's it. That's it. This concludes our broadcast day. What do you think, President Predicto? Did we have fun today?
Yes, yes, yes.
Tell you what, man, that dude's decisions over the next couple of days changed the course of history. And I'll be perfectly honest with you, I'm not in a fucking mood to be part of history changing shit. As a certified Gen Xer, I've been through enough of that crap. And I don't like it. I don't like it at all. So let's bring it down. I guess that's as low as I can get. As low as I can get. Look at like, you know what, with their sabers that low, it's almost like they're you know, crossing the streams. So let's go into the chat mode. I'll show them to you. There you go. You know what Darth Vader and Obi-Wan Kenobi look like. They don't look anything like this. So that's that. All done. All done. Oh, I didn't even wear my hat today. Or did I? Did I take it off at some point? Not realize it? No. It's over there. So unless anyone has anything pressing they want to talk about, I think I'm going to call it there. I'm going to call it there and find somewhere to put these to display so they can collect dust for the next however long. Oh, excuse me. Unless you guys want to play some games, I'm not really in the mood to play any games today. In fact, I don't think I can. I don't have any more USB ports. My poor laptop's got things stuck into it all over the place. It has a microphone. It has the dongle for this fucking thing. It's got the oh, you can't see it. My my dealio here, you know. Oh, and an eyeball. There's an extra eyeball for Obi-Wan Kenobi. You're an extra eyeball. Did you know that? You're an eyeball. Your face is an eyeball. You know what I love? Lamp. I love lamp. You're a ball. All right, well, you know what? I'm going to call it that, guys. What a fun stream. A lot of people came in, a lot of great people. Unfortunately, no dickheads. You know, you win some, you lose some. I want to thank everybody for coming in. I genuinely appreciate it. I want to say a huge thanks. You'll see it here in a second. You'll see it here in a second. To all these rad folks that go the extra mile, and they became members of the Creep Collective. Alan says, you stuck stuff onto it. And that's what she said. Yeah, that's true. That's very true. I only have one question. I'm curious. What martial arts did you do? Aikido. I did Aikido for a number of years. But unfortunately, when people think of Aikido, they think of two things: Steven Seagal and people flipping around and flying around. And the reality of it is that's not what Aikido really is. It's there's a lot more to it than that stupid flipping around crap. In fact, when I was working juvenile, I was part of the team that came up with the employee self defense program we called Handle with Care. Probably because we were in a juvenile facility, but some of these kids have killed people, so it's like it's a correctional facility. Get the fuck out of here. It's not a safe school. um, but a lot of what we taught staff, was all based off of Aikido. And it wasn't all the flipping and flopping shit all over the place. It was like, if Kotogash, Ikkyo, something like that, stuff like, getting hands off of you and getting out of, it wasn't, they weren't being ninjas and shit. I mean, these people literally every 2 years would get, or once a year would get training for like 3 hours. And then we expect them to go out there and, and when it comes to any kind of discipline, repetitive, guys, even with playing my guitar, repeat, 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 or else you're not going to, I mean, there's nothing worse than a situation where you get an inmate with a shank and you get some poor bastard that's like, okay, what did I learn here? It needs to come automatically, you know? But I did Aikido for a great number of years. And in my chosen profession before I had to retire, it served me very well. I used it almost daily sometimes. There were times where the facilities were very volatile and things were popping off all the time. I got to use it quite a bit. Sometimes it worked, more times than not, it worked. And sometimes they got the better of me. I've been lumped up, I've been held hostage, I've been cut, I've been spit on, puked on, I've had fucking they used to do this thing called the Funky Cold Medina, where they would shit and piss in a bag and let it just get gross. And then as you walk by, they just whip it at you. You know, I've had everything on it. I've had everything on me in every scenario, but my disciplines and my head have kept me safe, and I'm good with it. I'm good with it. So Alan's laughing. What happened to Steven Seagal? He can't act worth shit. I love the first few movies. I'm not gonna lie. I absolutely love Hard to Kill, and I love Above the Law. And I know that's not the order. Out for Justice and Marked for Death. I love those. The Two Under Siege movies. Guilty Pleasures. The second one I think is better than the first one, honestly. But after that, I mean, the guy's a joke. He's a fucking joke. He used to be something. I mean, the first American, the first white cat, the first round guy to be able to be a master and have a dojo in Japan. He knew what he was doing. He knows his shit, but he was a douchebag too. And he let the douchebag part come out more than I guess the respect of what he was there to, at the end of the day, that's what it's all about. You're in a movie, you're showing off your shit. It's the only reason he even got acting jobs. He was originally, if I remember correctly, a consultant, and somehow ended up in the. Maybe I'm just talking out of my asshole, but either way, the guy didn't do anything good for our. He didn't do anything good for our very limited martial art. I got into it by accident. It was kind of like in a basement kind of a situation. It wasn't in a school or anything like that. It was me, a dude, and his son. And for the first handful of years, I was his son practicing dummy. And it was because I was getting in a lot of trouble. And my dad's like, "Want to fight? Let's go find some shit." Dude's a joke though nowadays. He's he kind of always was a joke. He likes to put his hands on women, from what I understand. Um, he's not a very good person. Just not a very good person. And somehow he became, you know, and you get a lot of good people out there. But if you follow the same things I do, it's not about being rich here. It's about being rich after here. Following the word and doing your best to be a good fucking human being, and not being whatever. If you're successful, you're successful. Be good with your success, and if you're not, be humble about how you live, and just try to make every day the best you can because you never know. You never know. You never know when a bus is going to hit you, an alien's going to abduct you, or the second coming shows up. You never, never, never know. He became a lawman. Yeah, in Arizona. That was funny. I mean, he did it somewhere else too. But didn't he work for Sheriff Joe? Joe Arpaio? I don't know. Yeah, he did do some good ones. I'm with you, Chris. He said, Richie Skull says. But all I know about Aikido is that originally it was used to disarm guys with swords. Yep. In ancient battlefields. Well, you got karate, right? And karate, we say karate, it's actually karate, and it's two symbols meaning empty hand, if you dumb it down. And a lot of these Japanese cats, when the samurai and all that crap was happening, didn't have weapons but sticks. That's where kendo comes in with the aikido. So they had to use a lot of, and if you notice, a lot of aikido is long, long and rapping. It was because they basically mimic a sword with their arm, but not to cut, obviously, but to. I don't want to get too much into it because there's always that actually, but yeah, it's the theory of Aikido is not engaging and allowing them to engage you so that they have the momentum coming. It's kind of like if you're in a brawl, and you see a lot of MMA guys do this, they'll go to the ground with them. And once you're on the ground and someone's got you, more times than not, you're done. But the psychology behind that is you're going to the ground, but they don't know they're going to the ground. So you have the upper hand, you have the high ground, so to speak. Literally the opposite of the high ground, but um, so the way I look at what I learned anyway was it was about that in a way, here they come. And you're sitting there saying, okay, it looks like this is going to happen. And you literally avoid it while using their energy to get them the fuck away. It's more of a let's get away from this situation than it is an engaging. There are strikes and stuff, and a lot of Aikido classes will have a combination of another discipline that has more offense than defense. Um, but it's really more about, and traditionally you would train against three people. It's about eliminating the threat, getting it out of your way, or you getting out of the way, and then being prepared for the next coming attack if there is another one coming. But it's more about getting the fuck out of there than it is anything else. Whereas like karate and kempo and all this other stuff, the Muay Thais and the Jiu-Jitsus, which is more wrestling than anything, but it's more about inflicting pain and striking down your enemy. Strike first, strike hard. I love fucking Cobra Kai. Um, but when it comes to what I learned anyway, it was more about getting the fuck out of there safely, hopefully keeping everyone else safe. There's a phrase that we used in law enforcement that you use minimal force to control the situation for the safety of all parties involved. That was a polite way of saying I didn't really mean to hurt them that bad. I used minimal force to control the situation for the safety of all parties involved. And that's how I looked at Aikido. It wasn't an aggressive martial art. It was a lot more spiritual than it was fighting and shit like that. And that's what I like about it. It's not about the flips and the flops and that's all fun and games. I never did any of that shit. I could see where some of it would work, and there's a few wrist locks and stuff that if you continue through, the body's going to follow, but I don't think the legs will come up and go around. I've never done any of that crap, but I don't know. With that, I'm going to read this last comment and off like a prawn best I go because I'm hungry. Steven Seagal, whole thing is, hey, let me show you this technique. And then he gets way too rough with somebody. Yeah. Yeah. Have you ever watched any of his talk show stuff? They eventually started bringing in this other dude that he would abuse on camera. Yeah, Steven Seagal's a piece of shit. He's just a piece of shit. So, end of story. I want to thank everybody who came in here. Again, thank you to each and every one of my members. These cats here. If you want to become one, the button's there. If you don't, I don't care. Subscribe if you want. I don't care. Be part of the conversation. That's all I care about. Just be part of the conversation. And with that, wherever in the world you are, I hope you're doing well. Thanks for hanging out. Well, we made Obi-Wan Shinobi and Darth Vader. Yeah, I'm excited about the new Spaceballs. We'll just leave it at that. Take care. Creep it real. Bye-bye. All the stuffs. I'm fucking hungry. Fatty needs lunch.